Blessings and peace to you on this Wednesday of Holy Week. This past Sunday, we remembered Jesus riding into the city of Jerusalem as we celebrated Palm Sunday. Jesus and his disciples were going into Jerusalem to celebrate the Passover meal, which is something that all Jewish people celebrate and still today hope and long to go into the city of Jerusalem for Passover. The Passover meal was and is a remembrance of the time when God used Moses to lead the Israelites out of Egypt and out of slavery. They had been for years and years under terrible treatment from Pharaoh and the Egyptians. And God had sent Moses to Pharaoh asking him to let his people go over, and Pharaoh refused. So finally, God told Moses to have the Hebrew people slaughter a lamb and to make unleavened bread and to eat quickly, but to also take the blood of that lamb and smear it over the doors of the Hebrew people's homes, because the angel of death was coming that night. And the angel of death would pass over the homes of the Israelites, the Hebrews, when that blood was over the doors. And so that's what happened. There were a lot of deaths that happened that night. And Moses was able then to get the Hebrew people out of Egypt. And they wandered in the wilderness for 40 years before they finally were able to go into the Promised Land. But the Jewish people celebrate that happening with the Passover. It is a really huge thing, and it has a lot of songs and a lot of liturgy and even some fun things for the kids, and they still do that today. But Jesus and his disciples were going there for that. And of course, Jesus also knew that at the end of that week, he would be arrested and crucified and he would die. So after that Passover meal, Jesus then gave the Lord's Supper, gave communion to his disciples, commanding that they and all of us remember him through that meal. So tomorrow, I'm going to celebrate Maundy Thursday, Maundy meaning commanding or mandating, by saying those words in this devotional time. And if you would like to come with bread and wine or juice, whatever is your tradition, I invite you to do so and celebrate with me and remember Jesus on that very holy night before he went into the Garden of Gethsemane and was arrested. So, remembering him, remembering his salvation, him being our Passover, as we have been saved by Christ's death. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord cause his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you and give you peace. I'll see you tomorrow.